Welcome to another edition of English Makes No Sense, the podcast where we have fun with the English language one lesson at a time. My name is S.L. Rockfish, but you can call me Sarah. How are you doing today? Guess what? We are going to talk about some phrasal verbs. Yeah, today we are going to talk about phrasal verbs that have the word talk in them. Talk, you may be asking. Yes, talk, A-L-K. Today we are going to learn essential expressions for everyday conversation. The thing that unites these expressions is they are all phrasal verbs that contain the word talk. Well, I better stop talking about it all and just get to it. There are 6 of them. Are you ready? Let's go. First up, we have talk up. When you talk something up, it means you speak positively about it, often to make it seem better or more important than it actually is. For example, she really talked up the new restaurant in town, saying it was the best place she had ever eaten at. Politicians talk up their accomplishments when asking for your vote. Parents often talk up their children and grandchildren. I know I do. I don't really think I have to talk them up. I just think they're amazing. But when we talk up something, it means we speak positively about it. Okay, our next phrasal verb or expression is talk down to. First we talked up, now we're going to talk down. Talk down to. You mean we have to point our head down and talk? No. However, that is a good visualization. Think of someone towering over another person. The taller person has their head pointed down and is talking down. But to talk down to someone means to speak to them in a condescending or patronizing way. It's as if you're talking to them as if they are less intelligent or less important. For instance, he always talks down to his younger siblings, which really annoys them. Here's one. Bill hates when his boss talks down to him. Here is a word of advice. Don't talk down to someone. It's not nice. Nobody likes to be talked down to. Do you? I know I don't. Next up is to talk at. When you talk at someone, it means you are speaking to them without listening to their responses or engaging in real conversation. For example, instead of having a discussion, he just talked at me for an hour about his problems. That would be awful. Not to pick on Bill, but here is another sentence with Bill. Bill's wife talks at Bill every Saturday morning. He hardly pays attention. Bill's wife just talks and talks and talks to him about what she wants to do, not listening to what Bill might want to do. Being talked at is as bad as being talked down to, in my opinion. What do you think? Our next phrasal verb is talk back. Wait, behind my back? No, that's a different one. If you talk behind someone's back, you're talking about them. But to talk back, this phrasal verb is often used when someone replies to a person in authority in a rude or disrespectful manner. For example, the student got in trouble for talking back to the teacher. Did you ever talk back to the teacher? Or never talk back to your parents. Also, don't talk back to your boss. It never ends well. Let's talk about talk it out. What? Yes, you hear this a lot on reality television. We have to talk it out so we can move on. Talk it out. But what does it mean? Great question. This means to discuss a problem or issue thoroughly in order to resolve it. For example, after their argument, they decided to sit down and talk it out. Bill and his wife had an argument, but they talked it out, and now they are fine. Whew! Way to go, Bill. I am so happy for you. Our next expression is similar to talk it over, and it is talk about it. What? Yeah, this is 3 words. Talk about it. This simply means to discuss a particular topic. For example, if you're feeling upset, it's always good to find a friend and talk about it. Or when children are upset, we often say, hey, want to talk about it? Why do we say talk about it when we really just mean, hey, want to discuss? I don't know, but wait, here's another example. Hey, do you find English confusing? We can talk about it if you want. Wait, isn't that what we have been doing? Yes, it is. There you have it, my friends. A brief lesson on some phrasal verbs with talk. Let's do a quick review. Are you ready? Talk up means to promote or praise. Talk down means to speak condescendingly. Talk at means to speak without engaging. Talk back means to reply rudely to authority. Talk it out means to resolve an issue through discussion. Talk it over is similar to talk it out. It means to discuss carefully before deciding. We better talk it over. And talk about it means to discuss a topic. I do hope you found this lesson helpful and that you feel more confident using these phrasal verbs in your everyday conversations. Don't forget to practice using them and listen for them in conversations around you. Remember, the more you use them, the easier they become to use. Thanks for tuning in to English Makes No Sense. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, leave a review, and share it with your friends. Have any questions or suggestions for future episodes? Send them my way at slrockfish@gmail.com or englishmakesnosense@gmail.com. Until next time, my friend, keep practicing and remember, English might not always make sense, but together we can make it a little easier. Oh, yeah. And do something fun, do something amazing, or, do nothing at all. But whatever you do, have a great day. Peace, friends. Thank you.